Ocean Boat Ride, Saturday, September 2nd at 7 p.m. Leaving the World's Fair Marina aboard the Paddle Wheel Queen. Limited amount of $30 tickets available. I repeat, limited amount of $30 tickets available right now. It's going to be $60 at the pier. This is probably the most affordable boat ride in New York. Plus, it includes dinner, music by DJ Mike and Super Prince. Again, the date, Saturday, September 2nd.
New York's Caribbean voice, 93.5 WVIP.
All right, we are live. My name is Brad Bernstein. This is the Brad Sans Squeeze Show. Squeeze is in commuting distance to the show, and we'll be back live tomorrow. He just actually sent me a beautiful picture of him and his children celebrating his birth week, his birthday down in Jamaica. Look how nice family. Look at that nice family.
They're beautiful.
Yeah, nice-looking family. All beautiful. What a Squeeze. He has beautiful children, literally very handsome,
yeah,
beautiful,
they are gorgeous
beautiful
children,
girls,
yeah.
beautiful boys, all young adults. Squeeze is a good-looking guy. Very good-looking genes in that family.
Yeah, they all look like
Yes,
models. It's
yes.
a little annoying.
It is a little annoying because I have no hair and a gray beard right now.
But you have beautiful children.
Thank you very much. Yes. Didn't come from me, though. All right. We are going to be live. My name is Brad Bernstein, and this is the Immigration Show. We have 12 open lines right now, so give us a call right now, 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465, 1-800-529-5465. A good morning to all our viewers. Let me see who's watching right now. And what do we got here watching? Oh, my gosh. I can't even get on this thing. What is wrong here? 1-800. While I try to get on my Facebook, I want to let everybody know that we are live on WVIP 93.5 FM. We are live on Facebook at Law Offices of Spar and Bernstein. We are live on YouTube at Law Offices of Spar and Bernstein. We're also live. I have, what is my my profile page is Brad H. Bernstein.
At Brad H.
Right.
Bernstein.
And a good morning to Tamika, Blessed Sugar Combs, Carol Anderson the Tiger, all watching us on Facebook. Ashley in Kansas City just texted me. She's watching as well. Love her. Good morning to everybody. 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. We have 11 open lines. Kelly has been waiting a while to get on the radio already, and Squeeze is commuting somewhere. Dan was telling me that we should just white out the Squeeze bat part in the banner behind us. It should just be the Brad Show. Squeeze just doesn't, until Squeeze comes back, we should put like white tape or something.
like
over,
a big sheet of paper.
Like masking tape or something. And then
Ooh, that's permanent.
No. And then when he comes, we can take the masking tape off.
It'll be like a big reveal.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Make Squeeze a neon sign that we just turn on and off when he's not here.
That's funny. So it was a big weekend for immigration over the weekend. Trump says that he wants to build the wall, and he is going to be shutting down the government until he does. And Mexico retweeted. I don't know who in Mexico retweeted this, but somebody in Mexico.
Their foreign minister.
Retweeted, "We are not paying for your freaking wall, Mr. Trump."
Never going down.
So we'll see what happens with the wall. He said that this determination is not part of a Mexican negotiating strategy, but a principle of national sovereignty and dignity. Talking about people who he undignifies, boy,
Right.
he does about it with everybody. Trump pardoned, also over the weekend, he pardoned Sheriff Joe. I always pronounce his name wrong, but thank you for giving me the right.
I gotcha.
Arpaio. I was calling him Arpaio. Arpaio. He's 85 years old, and he is responsible for violating the rights of tens and tens and tens of thousands of immigrants and people who of skin color do not look like him. Literally tens and tens of thousands. Keeping them in jail when their time in jail should have been over. Keeping them in conditions that are cruel and inhumane. And for some reason, Donald Trump thinks he's a national hero. Most people think he's a disgusting, vile human being. And I just read that he put Arizona politics back like 100 years by pardoning him. And even worse is that, like Trump, by pardoning him, to go through the pardon process, you have to make an application. There's a pardon agency as part of the White House. And pardons have to do with, the person is sympathetic and he is really sorry for his crimes. It's all based on humanitarian, principles.
Moral values.
And just like, he's really, really sorry for what he did. He's really turned his life around. He's suffered enough. That's what the pardon is used for legally over the 200 plus years of the United States and the United States Constitution and the president being able to pardon people. And there's a process to go through where people are vetted and there's an investigation and people write on behalf of the person being requested to be pardoned. And in the investigation, they determine, how severe was this person's crime? How bad would it be for our national dialogue if this person were to be pardoned? What are the humanitarian issues involved in pardoning this person? And it's a several-year process of going through to pardon somebody. And none of this happened with Joe Arpaio. He didn't even request the pardon. He didn't even ask. Nobody asked. Just Donald Trump woke up one day and said, I'm going to pardon this guy.
He wasn't even in jail.
It didn't even go through any process. There was no application made, nothing. It's as if Donald Trump thinks he's the king of the United States.
A lot of people are saying he subverted the democratic process by
thinks
doing this.
There's a process to go through to pardon somebody. It's like as if he's the king of the United States. So then somebody said to me, oh, well, he's 85 years old. What is he going? Well, it's not what is he going to do. It's what he did. And the damage that has been caused by letting this man not go to jail for violating the constitutional due process of cruel and inhumane treatment, of unlawful detention, of violating people's basic principles of stopping people of skin color, and just subverted all of this by saying, no, it's okay, you can do it. The man didn't even spend a day in jail.
And
I was just talking to Dan, and we were saying, wow, Dan was listening to some other radio show, and he said, somebody called in and was saying something to what I was saying last week when, people think he's going to change. No, he's a different person. He's not going to do he's doing exactly what he said he was going to do. He wants people who don't look like him to not live in America.
What are they waiting for him to change?
Unless you are an older white man, you're not supposed to be living in America.
People are just naive. They think about it like a movie scene where it's like, oh, he starts off bad, but he'll get good.
And by the way, it is a white and black thing. It is a Christian, non-Christian thing. Mm-hmm. It is a man, a woman thing. Why do people think that, other than elderly white men, who has he not insulted? At some point during his campaign, women, minorities, non-Christians.
He's even insulted Republicans.
Yes. So, at some point, and now over the weekend, he hinted that he wants to eliminate the DACA program, the Deferred Action for Childhood Arrival program, because he doesn't like the fact that the Republicans don't want to spend money on an unnecessary wall. So to punish the Republicans who will not spend money on an unnecessary wall across the Mexican border that supposedly Mexico was supposed to pay for, that now they won't pay for. Oh, I'll get Congress to pay for it. Nope, Congress won't pay for it either. There's not a human being who thinks it's necessary except Donald Trump and the three elderly white men in his cabinet who also think it's necessary. So now he's going to punish children. So it's not, so when I say it's elderly white people, it is, because he's now going to punish children, whether they're white, black, Hispanic, doesn't matter. They had absolutely no say in coming to America. They didn't wake up one morning as a 6-year-old and say, me and my teddy bear, we're running across the border. And I'm going to enroll myself in first grade. Nope, I don't think any 6-year-old did that. They didn't say, you know what? I think the macaroni and cheese is better in New York than it is in Mexico.
It is, but that's not the case.
I'm heading for New York for better macaroni and cheese. They didn't say that either. Somebody brought them here, and it was beyond their control. And then they grew up here in America beyond their control. And they lived in this country beyond their control, and now they only know this country. How cruel is it to say, you know what, you can't live here? And the United States spent money educating them, protecting them, letting them live here in America, and now they have grown up to be adults, and this is the only country they know. Many have been here. I've met people who have been here since they were 2 years old. They have no remembrance. No, my broadcast has been interrupted, by the way. They have no oh, no, we're back. They have no remembrance. They have no remembrance of living in any other country than the United States. And Donald Trump, because Mexico and the Republicans won't build his wall, will now ruin perhaps over 1 million people's lives. Because he's the king.
And it doesn't make any sense.
And at some point, when are we going to say this is enough? In the meantime, people who have immigration issues really need to start thinking about what they should be doing. The time to say, oh, he won't do it, I think that time has passed already. It's apparent that he will do it. The time to say, I'll ride out the storm, you can't ride out the storm. Look what's happening in Texas right now. You can't ride out that storm. Got to go to higher ground. The time to say, I'll worry about it in the future's now. So if you have immigration issues, you have immigration problems, to sweep it under the rug is basically allowing basically you're putting like rotten, it's not you're sweeping dust under the rug now, you're putting rotten food under the rug. And very shortly it's going to smell, and it's going to smell really bad, and it's going to cause you a big problem. A big problem. Can't sweep it under the rug anymore. Call right now with your immigration questions, 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465, 1-800-529-5465. Here's another reason Mr. Trump has proposed his immigration plan. I have this one in front of me, too. I forgot about this one. Thank you, Kimberly. As part of his immigration plan, you have to be able to pass a test to get a certain amount of points to even be online for a green card. Based on his immigration plan, 98% of Americans would not be able to live in America. So 98% of Americans would not be able to live in America. What makes you think it's going to be you? It's not. It's hypocritical.
Did you pass it, Brad?
I passed it barely.
I did not.
Barely I passed it. Only because I have a master's degree in law. If I didn't have the master's degree in law, I would not have passed it. But you know, for people to think that, you know, everything's okay, it's not okay. Things are not okay, folks. Just not okay. All right, let's go to lines. 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-529-5465. Kelly.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you? The question that I want to ask, I got married, right? I have to do the name change before I can start the filing process.
Right. What name change are you talking about? I'm saying right, like I'm just agreeing with you. But I'm not sure what you're talking about.
I need my last name, but I want to add my husband's name to it.
Okay, so let me tell you how last names work in America. Okay? Mm-hmm. There is nothing to add. You get married, and now all of a sudden you can now assume your husband's name. And then as you assume his name, things start getting changed. So, for example, you change your Social Security, your name with Social Security. You change your name on your driver's license. As you start, opening up new credit cards or changing credit cards, you just change your name, and then all of a sudden now you've assumed a new name. There's no special office to go to that says, okay, fill out this form, and now this is your new name. You just start to assume the name of your husband if that's what you choose to do. So there's nothing for you to do to wait to file. It's just go about assuming his name with all the different businesses that you do in personal and professional or whatever it may be, whether it's paying taxes, changing your Social Security card, your driver's license, bills that come in your name, and eventually you're just going to assume his name, and now you're going to be known as your husband's last name. You don't have to wait for all of that to happen to file your papers. Just go file the papers.
No, I just got married a month ago.
Go file the papers. What are you waiting on? Donald Trump is not waiting. Is not waiting to put together a force to deport people. He's not waiting to change the laws. Right now, I have to tell you, under this new immigration test that Trump wants to pass in the fall, Kelly, please listen very, very carefully. You will not get a green card. You're married to a U.S. citizen. You're not getting a green card. What in the world are you waiting for?
Oh, okay.
What in the world are you waiting for? File your papers. I'm yelling at you because it's so frustrating to me why people don't think that everything will be, I can file in the fall. No, you don't understand. Donald Trump wants to change the immigration laws. People will no longer be able to get married to U.S. citizens unless that U.S. citizen has a master's degree.
Okay.
File your papers with a capital F, a capital Y, and a capital P.
FYP.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, all right.
Hold on 1 second. 1-800-529-5465. And by the way, if you think, okay, I'll go file it myself, and if I run into a problem, then I'll call Brad, guess what? It may be too late because the laws will already be changed by the time you screw it up. If you plan on getting married, get married now. If you are already married and waiting around to file your papers, file them now. Under President Trump's new immigration proposal, and everybody says they don't think it's going to happen. You know what also they didn't think was going to happen? They didn't think he was going to win the Republican primary. It happened. They didn't think he was going to win the election. It happened. They didn't think that President Trump would stand up after neo-Nazis marched through Charlottesville, West Virginia, I was correct, through Charlottesville, West Virginia, and equated protesters who were saying we don't like hate speech to neo-Nazis. They didn't think that was going to happen either. 1-800-529-5465. Chris.
Hello.
What's up?
How you doing?
Good. What's going on?
Yes, I'm just getting some information. My wife, dad, he live in the U.S.
Right.
In New York.
Right.
New York. And I'm just trying to find out how long would it takes for him to file for his daughter, because we're married, but I'm actually in the U.S. now working on the H-2B program, but she's in Jamaica right now, so I just called to find out how long would it take.
Wait, I'm confused. Who is filing for who?
Her dad.
Her dad is filing for your stepdaughter. He is
My wife.
For your dad is filing for your wife? What?
No, her dad. My wife. That my wife that lives here in the U.S.
Yes.
He's a citizen.
Your wife is a citizen.
His
wife's dad is a citizen. I understand.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And I was just trying to find out how long would it takes for him to file for her.
For her, and then ultimately the daughter, and for you.
Yes.
About 10 years.
About 10 years.
Yes. Start the process. It's better than doing nothing. Come see me, and let's see what other options you have. That's my suggestion.
Okay.
Hold on 1 second, Chris. 1-800-529-5465. This is my advice to everybody. If you got a dad or a mom, file. Don't ask, how long will it be? File your papers, and then come see me, and then let's see what we can do to assist. Or if you don't know how to file the papers, come see me and I'll do it. Don't say, oh, that's too long, I won't do it. It's not an option. Put your papers in. 1-800-529-5465. I bet you, even if they do this test, they're going to add things like, if you already had an application filed, you get a certain amount of points. Because other than that, the government's going to get sued for giving benefits for you know, what happens all the time is once you give a benefit, you can't take it away. Okay? You can never take it away. It is almost impossible to take a benefit away once the U.S. government gives a benefit. That's why Republicans never like to give benefits, because they know it's there forever.
Right.
Okay? And Democrats obviously want to help people. And that's really the, you know, the pull and tug of it all.
Yeah, right. The real difference.
So put the paperwork in. 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. James.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. What's up?
Yeah, problem. I have a U.S. passport, but I tried to renew my passport and I can't get the passport renewed because they say I'm arrears on my child support, which I'm paying, but I'm just in arrears.
Is this for your U.S. citizens?
Yes.
Okay, U.S. passport. How much are you in arrears?
18,000.
Okay. Are you on a payment plan right now?
Yes, I am.
And you're still having trouble renewing your passport?
Yes.
Okay, come make an appointment to come see me. Let's take a look at this payment plan, and let's see what we can do to help you. Because as long as you're making your regular payments on a payment plan, they should be able to give you your passport. Okay, so hold on one second. All right, it's the people who are not making any payments that are going to have problems. Hold on. 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. Joy Death.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm fine. Good morning. I'm calling on behalf of my brother.
Yes.
Who presently is in Jamaica.
Okay.
He got married to a U.S. citizen in October 2015, and she subsequently filed for him. And he had an interview last year, December, and he was refused the visa under Section 212A1, which said health-related grounds, until November of this year.
Okay, because he failed his drug test.
Right. So we assumed that it was drugs because he was smoking and all of that.
That's exactly what it was.
But it did not specify anything.
That's what it was.
Okay.
Okay. So in other words, when you go to the doctor, the doctor in Jamaica, and this goes to any country in the world, the doctor in Jamaica or anywhere else is going to, this is how it works, is going to say, do you smoke weed? And you're going to say yes or no. Okay, if you say yes, you're getting drug tested. If you say no, maybe you're getting drug tested, maybe you're not. Who knows? Okay? As soon as you say yes, you're getting drug tested. And if the drug test comes back positive, you are barred from entering the United States for 3 years as a drug abuser, even if you just smoked weed one time.
Okay.
That's how it works. Okay, so they don't really differentiate, unfortunately, between drug abuse and I smoked once in my life and it happens to have been yesterday. Okay, it doesn't make any difference. It sounds like in your brother's case, he smokes a lot. He is now barred 3 years.
Well, they said 1 year.
Okay, 1 year. Okay, fine. All right, so it's usually 3. They gave him 1. He has to go. I'm going to tell you what happens. I'm going to already answer your question. He has to go back in 1 year from now. He has to contact the U.S. Embassy and reschedule a new appointment. Right. And then he has to go into the doctor, convince the doctor he has not smoked for 1 year. They're going to give him another drug test. He's got to be not smoking for a year. All right. Hopefully they don't do any investigation on him. No smoking for a year. Pass a drug test, and then convince the embassy that he is no longer abusing drugs.
Okay. And the question is, does he have to wait until that date to contact the embassy?
Yes.
Okay.
So it's probably going to be a good year and a half.
Do you think he should use a lawyer to proceed, or
I would say
contact them?
I would say it would be highly irresponsible of the wife to not have a lawyer if she wants the husband to come here. Because if he's going to contact the U.S. Embassy, 50-50 whether he even gets to speak to the right person and gets a new appointment, and then even less that when he's not being represented by an attorney, that they'll actually follow the rules and regulations, especially in Donald Trump era. So if the wife really wants the husband to ultimately come here, the only responsible thing to do is get a good lawyer.
Okay, thank you. And does it have to be a lawyer in Jamaica, or it could be?
No, it's a lawyer. No, not a lawyer in Jamaica. You don't use a lawyer in Jamaica for American law, U.S. law.
Okay.
You use me or somebody else, and we'll contact the U.S. Embassy in Jamaica on your behalf.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, and by the way, it's the same thing. Like if you have a divorce in Jamaica, you're not going to hire me. You're going to hire a Jamaican lawyer to do a divorce in Jamaica because it's Jamaican law.
Okay.
All right, hold on one second. Hold on. 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. Call now with your immigration questions. Let's go to Althea. Althea.
Hi, good morning, Brad.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good. I'm a client of yours. My papers are in, but the thing is, in 2 weeks, it's going to be 6 months. I'm still awaiting a date. But is it true that if you don't get a date within the 6 months, you got to do another fingerprint?
No, not true.
Okay.
All right. Sleep well, especially if I'm your lawyer. Sleep well. Don't worry.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. 1-800-529-5465. Kimberly, we're going to take one more call. We have some other people on hold as well at 1-800-529-5465. And then let's do a little social media.
Okay.
And maybe we'll get USA Credit Repair out of the way. We'll go back to some more calls and then end it with social media. We'll do 2 rounds of social media.
That sounds like a perfect plan, Brad.
All right, so let's go to Tafari. Tafari.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you? Good morning.
Good morning. What's up?
Listen, I don't know if my question is similar to the caller before me or maybe 2 before me because I didn't hear all of it.
Okay.
But I'm a U.S. citizen. I'm born here in the United States. And I was married. Well, I am married to my husband for 11 years now.
Right.
I filed for him about 7 years ago, and he ended up going to prison for some, he went to prison for 1.5 years.
He went to prison here in the United States?
No, he never been.
He never made it. So you filed for your husband, and in the process of filing for your husband, whatever country he is in, he got arrested and went to jail.
Right.
Okay.
For about 1.5 years.
What was he arrested for?
For ganja.
Ganja.
Right. It was like exporting.
Exporting
but it wasn't
ganja.
Like a lot. It was just a little bit. Mm-hmm. I don't know if it matters the amount.
Once it's ganja and the word export in the same sentence, the amounts really don't matter, unfortunately.
Oh, okay.
In other words, it doesn't matter that you are and I'm just calling it as I see it, as far as the U.S. government is concerned, and I don't mean to be insulting in any way. But it doesn't matter if you are the biggest drug dealer in the world or the smallest. The fact is, you're a drug dealer. End of story. You're not getting a green card, and that's unfortunately the way it is.
And that's it.
That's it.
Okay. Can I ask one more question related to the subject? So, my stepson, his son, who I also adopted at the time, in Jamaica.
Right.
He's here now in the United States with me. Now, I didn't get a chance to actually file for him. And I didn't know if I could still because I had that petition open.
Yes, you can. How old is he now?
He's now 16. He's been here for about 4 months now, and he has a 10-year visa.
All right, so you can file for him separately. Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Come make an appointment to come see me, okay?
All right.
Hold on.
Yes.
All right, 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. That's the number to call. By the way, when I say that number, Kimberly and Dan, I'm going to call you Dan today just because that's what your parents call you. Instead of Spielberg Jr. Your parents must be like, what is this Spielberg Jr. I'm hearing? We never called you Spielberg Jr.
They keep asking him for clips of this, and he can't give them any.
What is this Spielberg? We don't like that name. We We like the name Dan. That's the name we gave you. By the way, the number to call, which is 1-800-529-5465, that not only is the number to call to get on the radio, and it's 1-800-LawLink, it's also the number to call Spar and Bernstein. So when you say, I'd like to speak to Brad, I'd like to speak to the... And by the way, we have 23 lawyers who work here. It's not just me. Okay, I'm not a one-man band here. Okay, I've got a full orchestra of over 70 people. It's like a full...
You're the maestro.
I'm just the maestro. Right,
exactly.
right. But I have a full orchestra of people who play instruments here. And the number to call is 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. That is also the number to call to make an appointment. So if you say, you know what, I don't want to get on the radio, I just want to make an appointment, you can call that same number. We'll make an appointment for you. If you want to just call that number and save it for a rainy day, because you say, wow, I may need it one day, just dial and hang up, 1-800-529-5465, and then you got the number saved. And we're not just about immigration. We're about personal injury and construction accidents. There are a lot of people on construction sites that are hiring us that unfortunately get seriously injured. We just settled a personal injury case, a woman who got hit by an automobile in Brooklyn for $4.5 million package. It's a lot of money.
It's insane.
She was a Jamaican woman, and she immigrated. She was only here for 2 years. She got hit by a vehicle in Brooklyn, and we got her millions of dollars. So we're not just immigration. We are personal injury. Obviously, prior successful results don't guarantee a similar outcome. Criminal defense, you've heard David Marino and Paul Hirsch, two fantastic federal litigators, former district attorneys, serious criminal offenses. Serious criminal offenses. You need some serious lawyers. Best way not to get deported is not be found guilty of anything. 1-800-529-5465. Divorce and matrimonial law. You've heard Megan and Kristen on. Fantastic matrimonial family lawyers. Child support issues. Like that guy who called earlier who owes the $18,000 in child support, also can't get his U.S. passport. He's going to be meeting with Megan, too, when he comes in.
Yep.
Okay, because they're fantastic child support lawyers, child custody, visitation. They handle all our SIJ cases, special juvenile immigrants, if you're under 21. For example, Tafari, who just called, she can do a legal guardianship of that 16-year-old and do a special juvenile immigrant. She could also just file as a stepmom. We'll talk about both options and see which one is better for her.
And that's why it's really important to have a full-service law firm.
Correct.
Is because a lot of times your immigration case isn't just your immigration case. It overlaps.
Everything overlaps,
Yep.
which is what, and everything is done under one roof with the same lawyers who limit their practice to certain areas. We have immigration lawyers who limit their practice to just immigration. We have criminal defense lawyers who just limit their practice to criminal defense. We have matrimonial and family lawyers who just limit their practice to matrimonial law and family law. We have personal injury lawyers who just limit their practice to automobile accidents and serious construction accidents. And we have a tax debt relief lawyer. She can do your taxes, yeah, but what she does is reduces your taxes if you owe too much. And the telephone number to call for Spar and Bernstein is 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. All right, let's go to social media.
Okay. I'm over 21 and my mom, who's a green card holder, filed for me in 2014. How long is the wait? She's already filed for her citizenship.
About 4 years.
While your papers are being filed, can you travel to another state
Yes.
after your stay has expired on your visitor's visa?
Yes, but be careful.
If my family's case comes to America through my case and the case is denied here, any way to apply for them again? I have a special immigrant visa and I have the right to apply for my family.
Why were they denied? It all depends on what the denial was. Yes, you have a right to apply for your family, but they also have to be able to be admissible to the United States. So it all depends on the specific facts of your situation. That person would need a consultation for me to figure it out.
So Karima, give us a call at 1-800-529-5465. If you're doing your naturalization and they ask you for evidence of selective services registration, what does that mean?
That means when you're between the ages of 18 and 26, if you are a male in the United States, either as a green card holder or as a U.S. citizen, you have to give your name to the U.S. military. That's in lieu of a draft. The draft ended in 1982. So nobody was getting drafted into the military after 1982. So what they did is they put in this procedure. It's all a volunteer army now, and what they put is a procedure in called selective service, and you have to go to your local village clerk or the post office or wherever it is that you go, or you can go online to selective service and give your name and your birth date and your address. So if there was ever to be a draft, for example, if the United States wanted to start World War III with North Korea, Russia, and China all together, perhaps there would be a draft if we were still alive. And
if we make it through.
If we make it through, perhaps there would be a draft. So they would want, assuming the Russians don't hack the selective service computers and change people's addresses and birthdays, at least the military would know where you are and to draft you. That's really the purpose. So part of being a good citizen and part of naturalizing is to say, I'm willing to stand up for the United States and defend the United States, and I've given my name to the military. That's what it is.
Does everyone have to do that?
Every person. I did it when I was 17.
I had no idea.
My son will have to do it when he is 17. I'm sure Dan did it. You usually do it. The men do it. The high schools tell you to do it. So it's all done through your high school. But what happens is if you're an immigrant and you come here and you missed high school, you have to just know to do it.
You just have to do it.
You just have to do it.
Oh, well, good question, Charmaine. If you get filed for by your parents and you're coming to the U.S., can you go to a different location for the first time other than the location of the person who sponsored you?
Yes.
And can you travel on just the stamp that you will receive in your passport?
Yes.
And I always like to share these. I came here when I was a year old. This is the only country I've known all my life. I'm very thankful to DACA, and as of today, I become a permanent resident. Thank you, Nicole and Spar and Bernstein.
Oh, that was us.
That was us.
So they went from DACA to permanent resident. She was here when she was 1 year old. So when I said, and thank you, so when I say I've seen people who were here when they were 1 year old who may not have Spar and Bernstein as their lawyers and are going to lose DACA and never be able to get a green card, and Trump's going to deport this person? Are you kidding me? People.
That person never has to worry about it again.
People, listen to me. If you don't have status or you're in DACA, move your tuchus and get going.
Yep.
And I mean tuchus, I mean tuchus.
Like a Jewish mother means
Like a
it.
Jewish mother means it. And if you already have a permanent residence and you are not a citizen, guess what? This is not your country. Some other country is your country because you don't have U.S. citizenship. And now you are being ruled by somebody and you have no say in it. Become a citizen so you can have a say in the country in which you live in. 1-800-529-5465. All right, it's time for USA Credit, page 21. It's this contract I signed with my former partner, Squeeze.
The one who's never here anymore.
The one who's never here anymore, yes.
I don't even know what that guy looks
the
like.
former guy. I think he's black. I'm not sure,
Is he?
I think so.
Maybe Jamaican or
Maybe
something like that?
I remember him being a black guy. That's about it. I haven't seen him in so long. 1-800-529-5465 is for Spar and Bernstein. But USA Credit Repair. We have a telephone number for USA Credit Repair.
We do.
Can you post it, please?
I will indeed.
Can you post it on YouTube so I can read it? So USA Credit Repair is this company. If your credit is below 700, you don't have good credit, at least according to most people. Some people would say, oh, my credit's 680. It's pretty good. No, it's not pretty good. It stinks. Some people say, oh, I'm only at 680. No, it stinks. I'm telling you. When you walk into a car dealer, when you walk in to buy a home and try to get that mortgage, when you call your credit card company, you want to have people make a decision about the type of person you are based on one piece of data. Nobody likes to have a decision based on their skin color, their religion, where they live, because that's not who you are. Who you are is made up of a lot of things. But when you walk in to buy a car or lease a car, when you walk in, am I saying this right? I think I am. When you walk in to buy a home and get a mortgage, you go to a bank to get a loan, a credit card, you go to Macy's, and Macy's says, by the way, we'll give you 10% off your first purchase if you open up a credit card with us. And you're like, oh, that sounds like a pretty good deal. I'm going to save maybe $50 or $100. I just made this huge purchase at Macy's for $1,000 or $2,000. And then the woman at the register says, sorry, you're declined. He said, wait a second, my credit is 680. Well, Macy's doesn't give credit cards to 680. And now all of a sudden, everybody has pegged you as a certain person of what type of person you are, or they make judgments about you based on a number. Don't let people make judgments about you based on a number when there is a company out there called USA Credit that can fix it. It's like go to a plastic surgeon, right? You go to a plastic surgeon, you know what? I want to feel a little better about myself. I'm going to get the lip implants, the boobs, the tuchus, I don't know, whatever you're going to get. Nose job, butt implants.
But not at Dunkin' Donuts.
But not at Dunkin' Donuts, okay? Because you want people to look at you better. USA Credit's like your plastic surgeon, except your credit's going to look more beautiful. They guarantee you that within 90 days, they will get your credit up or give you your money back. 90 days. And what they will also do for today, for the first, we're going to do a 30 on 30 on 30.
Ooh.
For the next 30 people who call in the next 30 minutes, they will get their first 30 days of credit repair for free. And when I say credit repair for free, when I say that, what I am saying is not that they will dispute one or two things. They're going to dispute the whole enchilada. Okay? The whole Big Mac meal, they're disputing the whole meal, not just the burger. They're disputing everything on that report to get your credit in better shape. So that after 30 days, you're going to say, wow, this is really worth it. But you got to call, give USA Credit Repair a call. Their telephone number, USA Credit Repair, and this is a special number for the 30 on 30 on 30. 30 days free for the next 30 people who call in the next 30 minutes. But you got to call this special number. And this is the number. Take it down. Is everybody ready?
I've got a pen and paper ready to go.
646 200 5881. That's 646 200 5881. If your credit is below 700, call USA Credit now. The next 30 people will get credit repair for free, the whole enchilada. Dispute everything on your credit report for free for the first 30 days. And they're giving you a 90-day money-back guarantee. Your credit's not up in 90 days, money back. Guaranteed. That's why they call it the money-back guarantee. The telephone number to call, 646 200 5881. That's 646 200 5881. Call USA Credit Repair. They have people standing by right now. 646 200 5881. USA Credit Repair is our sponsors. If you have bad credit and you want to keep the show on the air, call them. Because if nobody calls them, they're going to take me off the air. Then I can't help anybody. So call them, please. Call them. Do it for me. No, but call them really for yourself. Because if you have bad credit, you really can't do much. And it's really true. 646 200 5881. That's 646 200 5881. Call them now. 646 200 5881. USA Credit Repair. They are the key to beautiful credit. They are here for you today, there for you tomorrow. They're going to be there for you after the 30 days for free. I can tell you that. They're still going to be disputing away. Call them, 646. I'm going to say the number 3 more times for USA Credit Repair. Call them now. It's absolutely free for the first 30 days. Money back guaranteed after 90. You got nothing to lose. Get your credit score up. 646 200 5881. 646 200 5881. 646 200 5881. 646 200 5881. I will also throw in a free set of knives. No, I will not throw it. I feel like I'm doing now at this point. All right, we're going to throw
it and forget it.
Throw in some knives. Yeah, let's set it and forget it. You're going to clap and you'll have what? We'll throw. What is the clapper? What else can we do? We should have George Foreman come on, give away some grills.
Is George Foreman still doing his grills?
I don't know. 646, but I would be very good on QVC.
Yeah.
Oh, God, yes.
Infomercials and
I would be very good on QVC, I think.
You know, I kind of picture you also like as a Mad Money type.
What's the Mad Money type?
Have you never, Kramer or something?
Oh, screaming, yelling?
Yeah, the like.
If you don't buy info, if you don't buy info systems right now, you're crazy. It's at a low. It's $7.58. USA Credit Repair is at the lowest low. Dang it! I have to I have like a bell or something.
We need a buzzer.
Yeah. All right, USA Credit Repair, 646-258-81. 646-258-81. They are our proud sponsors. Give them a call. All right.
Nicola just said that she would sponsor the show as well if you shaved.
Ooh. You know what's so funny is Ashley told me not to shave. She said she liked the beard, so I didn't shave for her.
Oh.
There you go, Nicolette.
Yeah.
You lose on that one.
Yeah.
But if nobody else likes it and it's like everybody against Ashley, maybe, I don't know.
I mean, I feel like Ashley still might win.
She may win. So. All right. 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. Let's go to Sonia.
Hello.
Hi, Sonia.
Good morning, Mr. Brad.
Good morning.
Yeah, my question is this. My friend, she had a friend, she's very sick in the hospital. So the doctor was asking her, like, being she in that situation, if she had the families in Jamaica would like to come and see her because she's very critical. But they don't have, some have visa and some don't. So she said to ask you if the doctor...
Well, the doctors have to give something to show she's very critical, and then the family would have to go in and show that they have a reason to return home. So, I mean, certainly we can help and advise on what's the best way to walk into the U.S. Embassy to give them the best chance, but ultimately it's up to the U.S. Embassy. But certainly by us advising, we can probably put them in a better position.
Okay, so let the doctor do
Let the doctor, yes, do up the letter, absolutely. That would be a first step.
Yeah, and bring it to you?
Bring it to me, correct.
Okay.
All right, hold
on.
on.
All the names.
Yes.
It's like three persons. So the letters can be one letter.
Why don't you come to me first so we can give you advice on what the doctor should put in the letter?
Okay then.
All right, hold on. 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-529-5465. Let's go to Kay. Kay.
Hello.
Hi, Kay.
Good morning, Brad.
Good morning. What's up?
I'm okay. I have an immigration question. I got married about a week ago to a green card holder. I'm in the U.S. currently. I'm from Jamaica. Calling to ask if he can file for me over here with a green card.
Yes.
He had filed for his citizenship about this month, makes 6 months, but he hasn't received any information, nothing yet from the mail to say that. So I'm asking if he could do that.
Has he taken a fingerprint?
No, nothing as yet.
Okay, if it's been 6 months and he hasn't taken a fingerprint, he's got a problem. He should come see me because he'll never become a citizen. So he should have fingerprinted already if he's done his citizenship. And yes, he should file for you. And yes, you should both come to me to do it because we seem to have a problem going on with the citizenship already. All right?
Yeah.
Hold on one second. Hold on. But he certainly, if you filed your citizenship 6 months ago and you haven't even fingerprinted yet, you got a problem. So come see me. Hold on. 1-800-529-5465. That's the number to call to get on the radio. 1-800-529-5465. Rose.
Hi.
Hi, Rose.
Mr. Brad.
How are you?
Good morning, Mr. Brad. I'm fine.
Good morning.
Good morning. I have a question. I have a nephew who was killed in Jamaica, I think it was 12 years ago. His mom is here, but she's illegally. She took his daughter, which was an orphan, from Jamaica. So I would like to know if there's anything my sister and I can do to help that little girl.
How old? How little is little now?
She's 14 now. She's been here for 3 years now.
Okay, so what needs to happen is you or your sister have to take legal guardianship of this child, meaning that you have to go into family court, say this child's going to live with me. I'm going to become this child's legal guardian, and you're going to get a judge to issue a ruling, a special ruling that's not in the child's best interest to be reunited with the biological father or mother. The biological father passed, the biological mother, who knows where she is in this world. So I would assume that would be a straightforward case. And then the child can turn around and file what's called a special juvenile immigrant petition and get her green card. So we can certainly help. And
okay, Brad, my other question, can my sister that is here, that's her grandmother, can she, because she will want to fight for her, which she can help her, to fight her in court and get the child away because she's destructive for the child?
who's going to fight for who?
Her grandmother is here, which is my older sister, is her grandmother. She's the one that took her here, but she doesn't have documents.
Right.
Well, my other sister and I were here, and we're citizens, so that's why we're trying to help the little girl.
Have you spoken to the 14-year-old girl?
She's where my other sister is right now on vacation, and she really don't want to go back to her grandmother.
Okay, fine. So then what you do is tell them to come into our office immediately.
Okay.
Hold on one second. All right, and then we're going to have to meet with our family law department and then see where we go from there. But yes, we can help. All right. You know, as a 14-year-old, the judge is going to take into consideration what the 14-year-old wants. It's not like it's a baby. So if the 14-year-old says, I want to be with this aunt over this aunt, the judge is going to listen to that 14-year-old.
Mm-hmm. I actually felt relieved when she said 14 because usually we get those calls and the kid's like 20-something and it's like, I'm sorry, you're too late. It's like heartbreaking.
Yeah. All right, 1-800-529-5465. Got a bunch of empty lines, so if you want to call, you can call to get on the radio. 1-800-529-5465. Al.
Yes, good morning, Dad.
Morning, what's up?
All right, I passed my citizenship, and I have a fingerprint on Thursday. Is that a good thing, or
a fingerprint? A fingerprint. Go take the fingerprint. That means the process is moving forward.
So even though I have a domestic dismissed case, would that be a problem?
Well, if you have a domestic dismissed case, when did it happen?
In 2016.
Well, if it was dismissed, it's not a problem for deportation, but it may be a problem proving good moral character for citizenship. So what I would suggest is go fingerprint. Nothing bad will happen to you as long as you know for sure the case was dismissed, and then come talk to me.
Okay, so will I still get the citizenship though?
I don't know, because you got to prove good moral character for 5 years. You have an arrest for domestic violence within that 5-year period. That goes against your good moral character. So we would need to talk about it in greater detail to see how we can prove you've been a good person of good moral character for 5 years, and this was just a bad night. This is not indicative. This is not indicative. What we have to prove is this is not indicative of who you are as a person. You had a bad night.
Oh.
Okay.
Even though I didn't go to jail.
Even though you didn't go to jail is a good indication that maybe it was just a bad night and it was maybe overblown, perhaps. Who knows?
Okay.
But we have to show this was like a one-time event. This doesn't happen. You don't get arrested. I assume you don't get arrested for domestic violence every year, because then we can't chalk it up to you had a bad night. Okay. Now you've had a consistently getting arrested. That's a different story, even though the cases may be dismissed. All right, so hold on 1 second, all right? 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800. No, he hung up, so obviously didn't want our help.
Apparently not.
So when I say hang on, that means that you can get more help.
And there's always someone on the other side ready to keep talking to you.
Correct. All right.
We've got lots of social media.
His loss. Let's go to social media.
Okay, is it faster for residents or citizens to file for an adult son?
Residents.
My girlfriend is now married to a U.S. citizen, but she got her work permit. Can her husband file for her 3 kids?
Yes, as long as they were under 18.
My friend is married to a U.S. citizen, but she's not yet put in her papers. Can her husband go ahead and file for her child?
Yes, but she should be filing for herself too.
If I put my daughter on my papers while filing them after marriage, do I still file for her after I get my green card, and how long will it take? She's 5 years of age.
Depends on who's sponsoring you. She got married, this woman?
This man did seem to get married, or is getting married.
Then the spouse has to file separately.
And then he can file for his daughter?
Correct. It's a separate applications for each.
Gotcha. How long after receiving the receipt notice do you get to do your biometrics?
About 6 weeks.
Is it true that if your parents are over 70 years of age, you can't apply for them?
Not true.
Don't listen today, folks. And, one last minute.
One last,
Viola.
okay.
Can a U.S. citizen from another country get for a next country get deported for domestic violence after getting arrested 26 times?
What do you think?
I'm going to go with no. Yes, you can get deported.
Yes, you can get deported after being arrested 26 times.
You cannot, yeah.
Yes, 26 arrests, I would say. I would be concerned about that.
That seems to be a pattern.
That seems, I'm sure there was a conviction somewhere in that 26. I don't think anyone...
Just a bad month.
Yeah. 26 days, straight days. Yeah.
That's worse. That might be worse.
Yeah. Yeah, because, I mean, you could only get deported if you're actually convicted of a crime, but I would find it really hard to believe that the person gets arrested 26 times and never got convicted of anything.
That's a slippery person right there. And we have one last minute one. My wife recently became a citizen but filed the I-130 as a green card holder for me, but we live in different states. Does it matter if I file the I-485 in my state or her state?
You got a problem.
Yeah, you need to be living together, right?
Together. So it's not about what state do you file it in, it's about what state are you going to live together in. So and they need help.
And can a grandmother file for her granddaughter without filing for her son?
No, unless there's going to be some sort of adoption or special juvenile immigrant.
How long after you get married can you file for your wife?
The next day.
We got lots of last minute questions.
Anything else? Anything else?
Anything else? Last call, people. That's it.
All right. 1-800-529-5465. We're going to end the show now. Thank you all for listening. We're going to be back at 12. The Brad Show will be back at 12. We're going to put tape over the squeeze part. Maybe we will have a big ceremony and take the tape off when he shows up tomorrow.
Like fanfare and everything with confetti.
All right, 1-800-529-5465. Thanks for listening.
Thank you.
The proceeding was informational only and not specific legal advice. Consult an attorney about your individual situation. Raw results do not guarantee a similar outcome in the future. To make an appointment with the Spar and Bernstein Law Firm located at 225 Broadway in New York City, call 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. Easily remembered, 1-800-LAWLINK. That's 1-800-LawLink. Once again, make a call to 1-800-529-5465. And, of course, link up with the law offices of Spar and Bernstein located at 225 Broadway on the 5th floor. If I were you out there, make the call, make the link, make the connection, make it Spar and Bernstein. 1-800-LawLink. That's 1-800-529-5465.
She's like, we can duct tape him to a chair and use the duct tape.
The Brad's